What are some ways you like to uplift yourself when you are slipping into a depressive episode? I like to cleanse my face really well and then put on moisturizer and makeup. The routine, the step-by-step process is soothing. It helps me feel like I've accomplished something. It's a form of self-care, and it keeps me focused long enough to get my mind on other things besides depression. I also promised a therapist once that I'd do it every day, and for some reason, it stuck. One of the best ways I've found of pulling myself up out of that dark place is giving myself something to care for. I can't get a pet in my current living situation, so I went and bought some houseplants that were on the low maintenance side, but not so much so that caring for them would be effortless. Giving myself that task helped me get out of my own head, even for just a little bit. I found myself opening the windows more so my plants could get sunlight. When I'd go to water them, I would make sure to take a glass for myself, etc. I think it's those little things that do a lot. Go out into nature. Honestly, sometimes lifting myself doesn't work, and I kind of lean into the depression in sense that I plan for it. I'll buy low effort foods, make sure I have enough meds, etc. so that if I end up just being blah for a few weeks, at least I'm prepared. Organize my bedroom, wash my sheets, buy new comfy PJs and fuzzy socks at Target, meditate, get high and listen to music. I like to make short list of accomplishments, such as got up, brushed teeth, ate, then mark stuff off, so I feel accomplished. Sometimes, I like to take a shower and put on new clothes, even if the day's almost over. As someone who has tough days, but I also work with people dealing with major depression, my best advice is to leave that sad chair or bed. If you can't stop thinking bad, set a timer for 15 minutes to let yourself be angry or cry, and then that's it for that day. Just changing rooms in your house can change your mood. I have a red playlist specifically for depressive spiral days filled with cute animal videos and funny memes, and a folder on my desktop with screenshots of positive feedback from managers and coworkers. I rifle through the positive feedback and remember I've had better days and will have them again. Dancing naked in the dark to my favorite music, like I'm in a club. I keep myself on a very predictable routine, so when the depression hits I go on autopilot. Get up, shower, eat something healthy, eat, work out. I feel terrible, but keep telling myself it will pass. It's hard during the coldest part of winter. Hello from Canada. This year I'm adding something new. Each day during my slump I'm doing something nice for myself. Today it was a DIY home facial. Living on such a scheduled routine makes it hard to adapt to changes. But for the couple times a year I get depressed, it keeps me going doing healthy things. Exercise. Since getting treated and didn't want to use meds forever, I've made exercise part of my daily routine. I like to take long walks and clean my apton room. Both things get me up and moving, which is always good for if I'm getting depressed. I just booked an Airbnb to stay for a weekend 30 minutes away from where I live. Just wanted to get out and get away for a bit and focus on myself. Planning to do some reading, long walks and fine dining by myself. I get up, put music on, take a shower, including washing hair, put on all clean clothes, get a nice cup of tea or other beverage, and put on a good movie. I tend to just out of nowhere turn on cleaning mode, like my room will end up spotless, and I think the fact that I accomplished that makes me feel a bit better. And taking showers too. I convince myself I'm washing the negative thoughts out PFFD. And of course food and movies. I know distracting myself isn't the best thing, but it helps me personally. Coloring in children's books. The really big ones from the dollar store. There is structure and control within the lines, but opportunities to let my mind wander and relax. I can't handle adult coloring books, they stress me out, but I find joy in kids coloring books. It gives me time to breathe and the thoughts to slow. These really are things I do when I notice I'm slipping into one, not when I'm actually in one. 1. A face/feet mask. 2. Using bath salt in my next bath or a bath in general or a bath bomb with my bath. 3. This song link. Spotify.com/track/4VHD2JFGCPG of JWP2D1OX. SI equals MA, MK8XVOP4 JOPEC-URH4G and JUTM_SOURC equals COPY-LINK. 4. Putting cucumbers over my eyes like the pretty girls in the adverts did. 5. Karaoke, with only myself participating. If you need more in-depth things to do rather than these very simplistic things to do, I'm willing to hand them over. Any edits, clearer formatting. Short-term solution, watch cute animal videos. Long-term option, get a pet. I recommend a dog. They can tell when you're upset and are great for snuggling. Mine has saved my life plenty of times by just laying in bed with me. Looking at the moon helps me realize how insignificant humanity is, and somehow that's comforting. If the moon's not there, I like to have a nice shower and get fresh clothes and eat a large healthy breakfast while watching a movie. Try to clean up your surroundings. Having a clean home and bedroom does wonders for stress. Even something as simple as making your bed in the morning keeps you from laying in it all day feeling worse. Go to bed at a decent time and wake up in the morning instead of around noon. Try to be productive and have something to work towards. It can be anything, but having purpose brings a lot of joy to life. Don't isolate yourself from your friends too much. I know that's difficult right now, but even keeping contact virtually helps. Take care of yourself and make sure to shower every day and brush your teeth, even if you don't feel like it. I know all of this can be hard when you're falling into a depressive state, but try to fight it as much as you can. You got this. Hula hooping to dance pop music. I'm pretty sure I looked like a big goofball doing it, but as little as 10 minutes gives me the biggest mood boost. I hold/play with my infant nephew or toddler niece. They've kept me from slipping into a depressive episode since my divorce last summer. Charity work. With the oncoming pandemic, I like to suggest online tutoring for people trying to get their jeds or refugees trying to learn English or the language in their new country. Remind myself that after 2+ years of living on my own, I've managed to provide for myself and pay my bills, even when it looked like I might not make it at times. Where I live it doesn't snow, so I go on lots of walks all the time. Surrounding myself in uplifting music while getting myself to clean something I've neglected due to depressive episodes. Taking my daughter to the park and watching the enjoyment on her face usually brings me back. I play with my cat BC, she's adorable, and I can't help but feel a little better. Sad again. Kitty gets more playtime. Making my bed every morning and decluttering my stuff. VR gaming. It's great to submerge yourself with literally your body and mind. Plus it's one fun workout. Exercise. It's more when I get anxious, because if I get that really bad I get depressed. 2 years ago I would have hated this comment because exercising is the last thing I wanted to do. Now I exercise, so I don't get to that place again. I hope it continues to work. I really do. Also, mindfulness meditation seems to help keep the negative thoughts at bay sometimes. I don't have depression, but possibly have body dysmorphic disorder, and I see a psychologist. Any ideas for what to do when I'm having an episode, or for preventing one when I feel like I might have one coming? Calling my mom. It may seem childish, but it helps me every time. If you have a good relationship with your parents, never underestimate how much they can help. Make a schedule for your next free day with self-care tasks, brush teeth, shower, etc. A few chores, but mostly fun activities for yourself at an energy level you know you can exert. Watch that one movie you've been meaning to see. Have a home spa day, etc. At the end of the day you can say you've accomplished your goals and you'll have done something fun. It took me like 35 years. But if I don't either do art or exercise for an extended period of time I invariably get depressed. So when the sads come up I do yoga or doodle. It doesn't have to be good. Just helps me feel productive and get out of my head. Good music helps. to. Caveat, these things have to be done before things get too bad. Once I'm in a real hole, I need help digging myself out. But I've managed to keep myself out of serious depressions for a while now this way. I like to put my favorite music, usually something Latin, and dance alone in my room. Taking a walk in a quieter park, or around my neighborhood. And hopefully if I meet any community/stray cats I can pet them, feed them treats, spend some time with them. Occasionally I meet the kind people who feed these cats, so we can have a conversation. Interacting with kind strangers and animals can be so helpful. I make a conscious effort to cook dinner at night. It gets me up and moving in the kitchen, even if it's just for 15 to 20 minutes. Take a shower and get ready like I'm going out. Maybe go out after, clean the house, fix my car, or any project I have in mind. The important things are being clean to feel better about myself and being distracted from my thoughts. Take a really long, warm shower. I do a face mask beforehand and a hair mask while in the shower, plus take the time to use shaving cream and shave my legs. Then use the sugar scrub to exfoliate. I also have these shower bombs you can get on Etsy, but in lavender and white tea scent for relaxation. Once I get out I also take the time to put on lotion. It is a small thing that takes maybe 20 minutes, but helps me to feel like a new person, and that, if nothing else gets done that day, at least I took care of myself in a small way. Watch videos of Olivia Colman. It sounds ridiculous, but she's adorable and hilarious and never fails to cheer me up. This is now my depression is pretty much under control and I just need a little help until I can sleep it off. Back when it was really bad, the only thing that helped me was my bunny. He saved me. I had to look after him, so that forced me to look after myself. I had to feed him, exercise him, play with him etc. So I had to do all that with myself. Plus when I went to get him a carrot from the fridge, I'd get one for me too. So I was eating something healthy. Might sound weird, but reorganizing a room/furniture's at home. Changing your surroundings. I think I took it from my mom, but I often change the position of the couch/lamps/decorations/rugs/desks and whatnot. I then look around, and the illusion of being in a different place really helps me reset. I don't know if it makes sense. I've been dealing with what I think it's the biggest depressive period of my life, and I did it a couple of times. It really helped. Also, yesterday I remembered the song Stuck in a Moment You Can't Get Out of by U2, and I've been listening to it/reading the lyrics, and it was kind of cathartic. Good luck to everyone going through this. It's just a moment. This time will pass. Something I have begun to do recently, which I have to admit I sort scoffed at in the past because I thought it was a bit twee, is keeping a little gratitude journal. I just write in 3 bullet points at the end of the day of things I was grateful for that day. Can be tricky in these times when most days are really repetitive, but I have found now my perspective is slowly starting to shift, and I look for things throughout the day that I can write in my journal later on. Can be something like magical snow, hot shower, my dog looking cute while he dreams, great cup of tea. Can be anything. I only write bullet points because I'm not likely to stick to it. If I write something lengthy, I'd recommend it. Other than that, I generally do the things people have mentioned. Do some personal care, even as little as brushing hair. I make a nice healthy meal for myself. Meditate. Yoga. Order myself a new book. Play with my dog. Go on a walk. Stay off social media and general internet. I do a lot of breathing exercises to manage anxiety too. Alternate nostril breathing. Sometimes a cold shower is good too, to invigorate you. I guess a good thing you could do is focus on why you feel you are slipping into a depressive episode. Is it because you feel your situation is out of control? Focus instead on what you can control, even if minor. Is it because you are ruminating about the future? I found personally I was getting feelings of despair when I was thinking into the future too much. About my career, in tatters now, etc. Instead now I focus on just today. What can I do today to make sure I have a good day? When I bring it back to that, I feel a lot calmer and it's easier to take the steps I need to right now. You'll pull yourself through this. I like to shop too. I like watching travel vlogs of people at places I want to go to. Makes me hopeful and makes me feel like I'm getting ready to go there. Something to look forward to. Brush my hair. Get washed. Brush teeth. I always feel a bit better. Please click subscribe if you enjoyed this video.